Okay, it's time to talk about tomatoes again. I know a lot of people like tomatoes, myself included, and every year I plant quite a few tomato plants. This is the experimental tomato area that has the watering buckets, and this area was planted in a hugelkultur type of environment. And clearly these tomatoes are, the highest point there is almost 8 feet tall. So this tomato, which is a collection of 6 cherry tomatoes planted around a 15-gallon bucket. Inside the bucket was chicken manure and compost, and I just water the bucket once a week, and it is doing absolutely incredible. Now, in contrast, we have another collection of tomatoes that, in fairness, were planted about a month after the giants. And to do an experiment, I was really curious to see what the effect of putting chips around one tomato plant and leaving all the rest the same. And it is quite apparent to me that the one that has chips is twice as big as most of them, the exception being the 2 that are adjacent to this one. It's twice as big as this one. This one is about, almost as big, but all the rest of them are considerably smaller. Now, these tomatoes all get the same amount of water. They were planted in the exact same soil, and it's kind of hard to see from this vantage point, but the height of that tomato and the fullness is quite a bit more than these other inferior ones. I've always commented on the advantages of chips, and frankly I should put chips over the entire area and just let the whole thing do better, but it does retain a lot more moisture in the soil. We water these plants about once a week, a little bit more on the ones that are younger, but those plants over there, they only get once a week watering. So tomatoes, I think we're doing okay.